you? Who are you? What's your reputation? But a really interesting question. The people in your life, what reputation do they have in your headspace? So when you look at the contacts in your phone, when you look at your email contacts, if the phone rings and a name pops up, what comes into your head about that particular person? So it might be, oh, that's the happy person, that's the fit, strong person, that's the person that always whinges, moans and complains, that's the person that always wears pink shoes, that's the person that always talks about the weather, that's the person that's got 3 children. It seems that all of us have some kind of reputation. So here's a great question to ask. When a name pops up in your phone, or you look at your contacts list, or you're going to send out messages to people, what do you think about those people? And if you have people in your life who are not adding value to your life, why do you have them in your life? If you look at somebody's name in your email contacts or on your phone, and you think to yourself, oh, I wish I didn't have to call that person, or I don't like that person, or that person's always whinging, moaning and complaining, why are they there? And it's just a really personal question and probably quite confrontational. But the reverse of that, which is even more confrontational, is when your name pops up in somebody's phone, when your name pops up in somebody's email contacts, when your name pops up and somebody has to go, oh, do I want to take this call? It's Rowie. Oh no, I don't want to talk to Rowie. What is the reputation that you want to have versus what is the reputation that you do have? And does it really matter? Now, I'm in our, we call it the Kite, the K-Man's Indoor Training Arena. And obviously K-Man's training. And I want to share something really personal with you. I've been married to this man for 25 years and I've known him for much longer. And when I talk about reputation, there's 2 things. K-Man has a reputation of being a positive guy, being a strong guy, being a very intelligent, wise guy, and wise in the greatest sense of the word, which means he's always learning. But I wanted to share his training with you because he trains hard, tough. He's a mature man. He's not a child anymore, and he's certainly not a teenager or a young man. He's an old man in most people's terminology. But he has a reputation for being a really tough guy. And we're talking about this today because I'm the opposite. When people say, and I'll give you what usually happens, when people call me or get in contact with me, they tend not to ask me how I am. They usually say, I don't need to ask you how you are because I already know that you're positive, happy, having a great day, you're amazing. And I love that reputation. I love having the reputation of being a positive, happy person. I love the reputation of being ridiculously happy or unrealistically happy because I live in my life and I know why my life is the way that it is. But this personal thing that I wanted to share with you, and it's a connection between who am I and who are the people in my life. Because is it possible that who we are is directly connected to the people that we attract into our life? And if we have people in our life that we don't like or aren't adding value to our life, why are they there? But is there something that we're doing that's attracting them into our lives? And what do we need to do differently? So we have a choice. We don't have to have people in our life. So we could say, no, I don't want to have that person in my life. And or we could decide that we have to be a different person to attract different people. So I have a strong, tough, resilient, gorgeous husband who trains really hard. If I'm going to attract that person into my life, that kind of person, is it possible that I have to be a certain kind of person as well? So the question is, who are you and why are you attracting the people into your life that you are, negative or positive? So the personal thing is this. Every single day I thank the universe for my life. I have a gratitude list. I have a I'm very thankful for list. And some people might call this meditation, but when I'm out running with my puppy dog, I say my goals. I list out the things that I'm grateful for and thankful for. And I'm constantly in my headspace thinking about why I love my life. And one of the things I say is that I'm very thankful for, and I have a list of things that I'm thankful for. And of course, I always share every day to myself and to Giorgio, my puppy dog, that I'm very thankful for K-Man, my husband. And I used to just say that. I used to just say I'm very grateful for my gorgeous husband, K-Man. And I say every one of my goals and everything that I'm thankful for, I say 11 times. I don't like even numbers. I always use uneven numbers. But this is a very personal thing, and maybe it's a connection between who you are and the people that you want to attract into your life, and perhaps a little bit about your personal relationship. Because what I've done is I've now created a word for every letter of the alphabet to describe my husband and why I'm thankful for him. So I'm very thankful for K-Man because he's action oriented, he's brave, he's cool, calm and courageous, he's driven, he's energetic and enthusiastic, he's faithful and fun, he's gorgeous, he's happy and healthy, he's intelligent, I'm going through the alphabet obviously, he's joyful and he's a genius. He has a martial arts club called K-Mac, so I'm thankful that K-Man has K-Mac because he's adding massive value to the world when it comes to teaching people how to do martial arts. I'm thankful for K-Man because he's a lovely man. He's just a lovely, lovely man. He is, and I call him Mighty K-Man because he has, everything about him is tough and strong, and I love that word mighty because it just describes every character part of his toughness and his strength. He has a never give up attitude. He's optimistic. He's passionate and very powerful. He's resilient. I love to say that I have a sexy husband, so I use that word every day. I love the word tough. So as you can see, I'm going through the alphabet. And I say this every single day. Understanding, wise, exciting, and I couldn't think of anything else to describe K-Man except for Z, except for zooming. So that's my husband in 26 letters and more because I've added some extra words into each letter. And I'm sharing that with you because that's the person that he is. That's his reputation in my mind. And interestingly, there's a lot of people in my life that would agree that if I went through that alphabet and described him as a person, they would say, yes, that certainly describes him as a person. So here's a cool thing to do for your partner. Pick the alphabet, 26 words to describe your partner, and perhaps share them with them. So that makes them feel really special. And that's their reputation in your mindset of who they are and what they stand for. The reverse of that is perhaps ask the people in your life, the people that you respect, to describe you as a person. So I have words to describe myself, and I always ask everybody to go through that process. Pick at least 3 to 5 words to describe yourself, if not more, and now you might pick 26 to go with the alphabet. Mine are tough and fair, positive, stylish, disciplined and professional. Now that's how I describe myself, and that's how I want to live my life, and that's what I want my reputation to be. But I don't get to describe my reputation. I don't get to create it and develop it. I have to be a certain kind of person, but people have to see me as that person. People have to see you as the person that you want to be. So perhaps ask the people in your life to describe you in 5 words, 3 words, 26 words matching the alphabet, and see if they match up. So your reputation, does it match who you are? And there's a really interesting question there because sometimes the person we are for one group of people is different for the person we are for another group of people. We might be different with our partner than we are with the people at work. We might be different with the people at work than we are at the sporting team or church. And it's been suggested by the experts, the neuroscientists, psychologists and psychiatrists, that that's when we start having challenges in our life. If we are one kind of person in one situation and another kind of person in another situation, it means that we're wearing a mask. It's not really the person that we are. We are fitting in, we're being a chameleon for the situation that we're in. And it's been suggested that that's where we become very unhappy. So if you ask all the different groups of people in your life to describe you as a person and the words come back very similar, then you know that who you are and what the world sees could possibly be the same thing if those words match the words that you use to describe yourself. If the words you use to describe yourself come back differently from the rest of the world, and then even more interesting, the words that you use to describe yourself and then different from church, different from work, different from the sporting team, different from your social group, then maybe there's some things to consider maybe about who am I? And that's that beautiful question. Who am I? What do I stand for? What would I die for? So behind me is a man who is action-oriented, brave, cool, calm and courageous, driven, enthusiastic and energetic, faithful and fun, gorgeous, intelligent, I love that word, and I would add in there, interesting, joyful and a genius. I love K-Man's K-Mac. He's a lovely man, he's a mighty man, he's got a never give up attitude, he's optimistic, he's quick thinking, he's resilient, he's sexy, he's tough. He's understanding, he's VW, wise, X exciting, and Z for zooming. And that's how I would describe the person that is the closest to me in my life. So who's in your life? Who are you attracting? Who are you and why are you attracting the people into your life that you do? And the ultimate question is, who are you? What do you stand for? What would you die for? And are you living that person in every situation, in every area of your life? And as I always share, very easy to make decisions, because when you live by the person that you are, if I live as a tough and fair, positive, stylish, disciplined, and professional woman, I never have to make a decision anymore. I just ask the question, is this what I would do as a tough and fair, positive, stylish, disciplined, and professional woman? And if the answer is no, I just don't do it. So there's that great question. Who are you? Who are you, K-Man? Who